It is early morning. I usually wake up at the time that I was born in the AM though. I was born at 7:14 at night. I like to look at the time. It reminds me I'm alive. I'm in this fucked up world. Then I can shake my head and go, son of a bitch, and begin the next day. I guess I'll go here for background. And recently, not been getting very good sleep. And you could say, sir, it's all the stuff you take that makes you not sleepy. Shut your fucking mouth. I normally go to sleep. And, no, there's not been any sleep. No sleep. Not can't say that for yesterday, though. Yesterday, motherfucker went into the deep dive dream sleep. Whatever it is in the dream world, inside of yourself, that is most holy and grand, to where there's guards at the door and they're like, you can't leave Shambhala. You can't just leave Shambhala. I'm like, but I'm waking up. I've got to wake up. Then they kicked me out the door. I popped up out of my bed. Fuck, I'm awake. This happened earlier this morning. A little too early. Around 5, when I didn't have to be up. When I had to go into the world to do my jobs. When I was a responsible human all on my own. With the missus, who probably then would have Sancho come over. I would be getting up early like that. So I am at least happy that there's no Sancho in my life. Oh, so no Sanchos. There's no Sancho and there is no get the fuck up at 5 a.m. So I went back to sleep. It's not a mystery. It's just the way it is. But I don't remember any of those dreams. But I know that they were grand. They were grand dreams. Some of you people know, some of you people don't. The earth is going through a massive change at this time. The massive change is the sun and the cosmic galactic sun, the center of the solar system, or Milky Way, is shooting at us these wonderful beams. These wonderful beams are upgrading your DNA and doing all kinds of shit. But meanwhile, on the ranch, the human farming ranch, they are lock you down, take this vaccine. They want you to have this vaccine so that you don't get these upgrades. Yeah, that's it. They want these vaccines and they want you to wear your mask so that you can comply, so you don't get any of that. There is a creator of the universe. He's a nice guy, but generally, as we are also the creator, sparks flung out to experience the many varied possibilities within itself, and now he is drawing back to himself, her, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to fuck up anyone who's weird on stuff like that because they identify as a toolbox. You can identify as a toolbox if you want to, but people will punch you. Like what happened with Bart Simpson. What gender pronoun do you use? Him. Boom, they beat you up. As if to say they wouldn't punch a girl. Those bullies. We're on top of a mountain now, as you can see. Oops, I fucked it up. Nope, I didn't. Alright, so yeah. So that's what's going on. You wear your mask and you get your vaccine. You're not going to be a human anymore. And you're not going to be getting those upgrades. You're going to be a human tool in the most literal sense. So it's good to get enough sleep. And try to relax. But also be very aware. Be very aware of what's going on. You do not, I repeat, you do not want to be a modified human, a transhuman. You don't want that. I know it sounds great, you know. Oh, I'll be a cyborg. I'll get me a fucking jetpack and a fucking robot arm to punch motherfuckers with. No. I mean, you can have a prosthetic limb because you were in the army or you were a pirate and you might get a peg leg. It doesn't take away your humanity. What they're going to do is going to take away your humanity. You're not going to be a human. It's a wonderful place. I think we're in Brazil, but I don't know. I'm going to hit the dice and let it whisk us away to somewhere else. And we're better. What a better place than Belgium. We have learned from such fine cinematic films as This Guy Who Shagged Me with Michael Myers. It's not Michael Myers from The Murders. It's, Mike Myers from Wayne's World. That the Belgians are evil. And there may be something to that. A lot of them look a little bit on the evil side. But hey, now that's one of those buildings that has that geometry. It always brings me to one of these. St. Martini Niedersturger. Sorry, I'm losing my focus. I'm just barely awaking. Yeah, so no vaccines. Don't do it. And most people, like probably the people inside of this cathedral here, have been believing in the standard given to you from parents version of let's go to the doorstep. So take a look at this place in its full glory. I hear you, roosters. We'll be out there in a minute. It's a little early for that shit. 5 priesters? Dane Spleen LLS Flanders. It's a nice door. Incredible. Let's see what we see. Balloons coming out of a truck? Balloonsland, yeah. It's interesting. There's a chemtrail in the sky. So, I've got a new subscriber. Thank you, Jimbo. Thank you, Jimbo, for subscribing. That means a lot. Whoa. Am I parked wrong? Am I going to get a ticket? I see Jupiter. This is good old Europe. This is where we from the New World have mostly hailed from Take Hoop. I don't know what any of that's about. To l'Estrée. Wow. It's interesting that you can do this. Find it fascinating. I would steal that motorcycle if I were actually there. Just take off. Hopefully it had gas in the keys. It's kind of weird that the windows are blocked off, don't you think? Probably happened after the Germans bombed the shit out of them. You know, those Germans, they don't fuck around. They will bomb your shit. Yeah, so I'm real good sleep. Every human should have some good sleep. Of course. But I can't remember my dreams. I had took some medicine to go to sleep, and oh my god, I did sleep. Also getting really bad headaches during this time. You're gonna notice that you're gonna think somebody's hitting you with some sort of weapon. That's usually how we communicate about it, to where I had to be like, we can't give anyone a credit for doing this to us. We'll be giving our power away. We have to say it's us. And it gets difficult sometimes because whenever you're burning inside of your house, like your skin is actually burning. The inside of your head is fucking, feels like it's heated up because they microwave us. I don't think microwaves are any of the ones of the cosmic rays. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I think that their two forces are going at it with each other for the sole purpose of taking the souls. One side needs the souls for it's going to be in hell, and it's going to need as many diversity as it can get. He's not going to be making souls in hell. He's going to have to murder, death, kill, and torture all those people that he can get, the fallen ones. And those of us that manage to evade and probably are slayed for our belief in more and our non-compliance, because we're not going to comply either, and that's probably going to get us in a wreck. We'll die. But you know what? That's okay. If we lose our life for something greater, our faith, we pretty much know that's why we're here. That's all I wanted to share, because it's the perspective that you need to know, is that we're in the most hostilest time of silent wars one can comprehend. And the weaponry they have is so sophisticatedly advanced and been rolled out against us that if you don't really keep your head on the swivel, you're going to be fucked.